Hello everyone, welcome to day 9 of our workout quarantine series. Today we are going to do some yoga, much needed yoga after the last few days. So we're going to start on our mat in Supta Baddha Konasana. So you're just going to put your feet together and let your knees fall out, hands face up to the ceiling. And just start to rest here, start to bring yourself into your mat. Nice deep breaths. Try and slow down the breathing. Make it longer each breath. Breathe in for a count of 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Do that a few more times. Inhale nice and deep. And exhale, release. Start to bring yourself to your mat, to this time. Ground yourself here. Just try and ignore everything else going on around you. This is your time for the next 40-45 minutes. On the inhale, place your hands on either side of your legs and bring your knees together. Rock your knees into your chest and just rock and roll back and forth, left to right. Slowly start to rock forward and back, massaging right along the spine. And on your next one, come all the way up and turn over right into your tabletop, shoulders down and back. We're going to take that right leg, extend it back, straight back, and extend that left arm forward. And just hold here. Pull that belly button in. Try not to dump into your lower back. Keep everything in tight. Hold again for 5, 4, 3. Bring that knee to that elbow. And 2, 1. Crunch that knee right to that elbow. Right back out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Place that hand down. Place that right knee down. Other side, extend that left leg. Extend that right arm out. Hold it here. Pull the belly button in. Flex that left foot. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make that connection. Knee to elbow. Right back out. 3, 2, last one here. Extend out. Place those hands down. Take that right hand. We're going to sit that butt back to those heels. Lift that right hand up to the ceiling. Twist and turn open to that ceiling. Take that right palm. Slide it right underneath. Palm faces up. Rest that right cheek right on that floor. Little shoulder stretch here. And bring that back out. Other side, twist that left arm up to the ceiling as far as you can. And slide that left hand, palm faces up, right underneath. Rest that cheek right on that left cheek right on that mat. Inhale back. Hands come flat. Press those toes back into that down dog. So first down dog, you're holding. Spread the fingertips apart. Feet are hip width apart. One way to measure that is you can pivot 1 foot in. Feet are 1 foot length apart. First down dog, gently just pedal those knees right and left. One more deep breath in and out. On the next inhale, look up, walk those hands back to your feet, and slowly roll yourself up. Inhale the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, we're going to bring the elbows out to the side, gentle back bend, shine the heart to the ceiling. Inhale back up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale for a halfway lift, so hands come right to the shins. Extend that head, shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, draw the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale for that halfway lift, extend. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, draw the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold down. Walk those hands out into your tall plank. Hands are right underneath those shoulders. Feet are still hip width apart, shoulders down and back. From here, for your first chaturanga, you can drop those knees to the floor. Draw those elbows right past that rib cage. Come all the way down to the floor. Hands are right next to the shoulders. On the inhale, we're going to come into a gentle cobra. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Draw those elbows back. Exhale, fold. Turn those toes under and push up into that down dog. Inhale, look up. Walk the feet back up to the hands. Exhale and fold. Inhale, draw the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, elbows come down, shine that heart to the ceiling, gentle back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift the heart and lengthen the spine. Exhale, hands come down, step the feet back into a tall plank. Shift forward, lower into chaturanga. Again, you can place those knees to the floor wherever you're at. Inhale, draw those hips forward into those wrists. Exhale, roll over those toes into that down dog. Hold here. Nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the nose. If you know your Ujjayi breath, you can start your Ujjayi breath here too. You can do that or just regular breathing. Inhale, look up. Walk those feet back up to the hands. Exhale and fold. Inhale, draw the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, shine the heart to the ceiling, elbows down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, step or float the feet back into that tall plank and lower down into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Hips come all the way up to those wrists. Knees are off the floor. Exhale, down dog. Couple breaths. Lift that tailbone up to the ceiling. Press down through the heels of the feet. Inhale, inhale, look up. Walk, step, bend the knees, float the feet forward, your choice. Exhale and fold. Inhale, draw the arms up. One more gentle back bend. Elbows down, shine the heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, draw the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, sit into chair pose, Uttanasana. So you're sinking through the lower body. We're reaching through the upper body. Pull that belly button in, tailbone under. Reach through those arms up to the ceiling. Sink back into those heels. Lift those toes. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float the feet back, your choice. Lower to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. We're going to pivot the left foot, step forward with the right. Inhale, warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. Turn those hips forward, right in front of you. Left knee, if this is bothering your hips, if this is too much for your hips, widen that stance. So take that right leg out to the side a little bit more. Arms are up to the ceiling. Drop those shoulders away from the ears. One more deep breath in. And exhale, hands come down to the floor. Step back with the right, lower into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Pivot the right foot, step forward with the left foot. Inhale, come up into warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. Turn the pinkies in, drop the shoulders away from the ears, take those hips, shine them forward. Move them if you need to. Widen the stance on railroad tracks if you need to. If you have tight hips, this might be hard to do in this position. One more deep inhale. And exhale, hands come down to the floor. Step back with the left and lower to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Hold for just a couple breaths. One more deep breath in. Let it all out. Stick out your tongue. Lion's breath. Inhale, look up. Walk, step, or float the feet forward, back to those hands. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sit into chair pose, Uttanasana. Sink back, tuck that tailbone under, drop those shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the heart, we're flowing through. Exhale, step the feet back, lower to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Pivot left, step forward right. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1, hips forward. Exhale, hands come to the floor, step back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog, pivot right, step forward left. Inhale, Virabhadrasana, pinkies in, turn hips forward. Exhale, hands come down, step back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog, take a breath. Remember, any of these down dogs, if this ever gets to be too much, drop the knees wide, sit back into that child's pose, rest the forehead on the floor. You can be in that resting position as well. Just an option for that down dog. Inhale, look up, walk, step, or float the feet forward, back up to the hands. Exhale and fold. Inhale, come into chair pose, Uttanasana. Exhale, swan dive forward, last time. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, step or float the feet back, tall plank, lower to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over the big toes, down dog. Pivot left, step forward right. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, come down, step back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Pivot right, step forward left. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, step the hands down, step back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Remember, this is your breather time. Press those heels into the ground. Lift that tailbone high. Press back with those hands. Come into child's pose if needed. Bring back that Ujjayi breath if you've lost it. Inhale and look up. Walk, step, or float those feet to the hands. Exhale and fold. Inhale, draw the arms all the way up. Exhale into prayer. All right, let's get started. That was our sun salutations, A and B, warming up at the beginning of class. Inhale, sit into chair pose, Uttanasana. Exhale, bring those hands into heart center. You can bring those feet together if they aren't already. Toes are touching. Or if that bothers you, you can keep them hip width apart. Let's take that left elbow and we're going to cross it over that right knee for that prayer twist, chair prayer twist. You're going to press down into that knee to get that chest a little further. An option to open up those arms. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, draw the arms up. Exhale, sink into that chair again with those hands next to the heart. So sink nice and low. Take that right elbow, cross it over the left knee. Twist to the other side. Use that elbow against that heart. If one knee starts popping forward, push it back to right in place with that other knee. Sit back, pull that belly button in. Twist just a little further. Open up those arms if you can. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into that plank. Lower to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to down dog. Take that right leg, extend it high. I'm going to move forward so you can see it. Extend it high in the air, bend at the knee, stack that right hip on top of that left hip. Open up that hip. Take that right knee, touch that right elbow or tricep, wherever you can be on that tricep. Bring it right back. Take that knee, touch the nose. Bring it back. Take that knee, touch that left tricep. Bring it back. Take that knee in, touch the nose, and pull that foot all the way forward into your crescent lunge. Come up into your high crescent. Sink down with that back knee. If this is too much, you can drop that back knee. Perfectly fine. We're going to come into another twist here. Hands come to heart center. Take that left elbow across that right knee. Remember, you can be up here as well. Pressing that prayer down into that knee. Looking up towards that ceiling. And on the exhale, hands come down to the floor. Turn open that left foot. Inhale up into your warrior one or warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. So I'm going to turn so I can face you guys. So you're right here, right knees forward. Virabhadrasana 2, looking over that those right fingertips, extending those arms to opposite sides. Drop that right knee to the quadricep. Left arm reaches over for that intense side angle stretch. You're a straight line from those left fingertips all the way through the outstep of that left foot. Nice stretch through that whole side body. Inhale, lift up. Reach those right fingertips forward, palm faces up. Exhale, revolved warrior. Reach those right fingertips up, feel that stretch in the right side. And exhale, hands come down to the floor. Step back with the right into that plank. Lower into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. This time, take that left leg, extend it up to the ceiling. Bend that left knee, stack that left hip on top of that right. You can roll out the ankle, make circles with the knee, whatever feels good here. And on the next exhale, we're going to bring that knee into that left elbow or tricep if you can. Bring that right back out. Knee comes right into that nose, hunch that back, try and touch that knee to the nose. Exhale, back out. Knee to that right tricep. Exhale back. Knee comes right into that nose again. And step that left foot all the way forward. You're in that low lunge. We're going to come up into that high lunge or crescent lunge. Arms come up, back leg is still straight. Slight bend in that knee. Get as low as you can in that front knee. Hands come into heart center. Take that right elbow across that left knee into that prayer twist. Lead with the eyes up to the ceiling. Remember, you can drop that back knee. Just an option. On the inhale, we're going to come up, turn open the right foot, and come into that warrior two. I'm going to turn again so I can look at you. So bending that left knee, right knee straight, arms straight out, reaching in the opposite directions. Look over those left fingertips. Hold that warrior, keep that left knee pressed out. Bring that left forearm to the quadricep. Right arm reaches over. Look through those right fingertips. Extend that whole right side of the body. Nice and long, lengthen through that whole right side. Inhale, lift up. Flip that left palm up. Hinge those hips forward and reverse that warrior. Look right through that left bicep. Reach through those left fingertips. And on the exhale, bring those hands back down to the floor. Step back with the left and lower into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a few breaths here, or you can rest in child's pose. Grab a drink when you need to. Nice deep breath. Lift that tailbone up to the ceiling. Press through all 10 pads of those fingertips, spread them wide. Inhale and look up. Walk those feet back up to the hands or float them up to the hands, your choice. Exhale and fold. We're going to take a forward fold here. So gorilla pose, I want you to place those hands underneath those feet. Toes come all the way up to the wrist. If you need to bend your knees, that's fine. Bend your knees as much as you need to, and then work on straightening your knees. Use your head as a weight. Your head hangs down. Straighten out those legs. Just hold here in the nice forward fold. Remember, bend your knees as needed. No tension in the back of the legs. You should feel a little stretch, but if you're tensing too much, you're not going to be able to stretch those muscles. Take those hands out of the feet. Inhale, draw everything up to the ceiling, and exhale into your mountain pose. All right, so we're going to come into our balance poses. We have a few of them today. We're going to start with tree. Let's get warmed up. Weight is in the left heel, right heel comes out. Right foot comes to either your calf, or you can bring it to the inner thigh, wherever you're comfortable. We're going to hold right here. Option to grow your tree. Then raise the arms to the sky. You can look straight ahead or looking up at the ceiling for a little balance challenge. Pull the belly button in, core nice and tight here. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. If your hands are up, you can even turn your pinkies towards each other. Hands come back into heart center and release that right leg. Shake it out. Right leg. Take that right leg out to the side. Bring that right to the calf or to the inner thigh, wherever you're at, your choice. Find that spot where you feel nice and secure. If you want to grow your tree, arms come up to the ceiling. Then turn those pinkies in, drop the shoulders away from the ears. Look forward, look up at the ceiling for a little balance challenge. And bring the hands back to heart center and release that left foot. Shake it out. All right, dancer pose. So we're going to take that right hand, palm faces up. Turn that right hand to the side. You're going to grab that right ankle with that hand and just hold it right here if you can. If you need a little bit more or can do a little more, bring that left hand up to the ceiling. You can stay right here, or you're going to press through that right foot as you hinge forward, trying to get that right leg to show itself right above those toes, right above that head. You're just going to hold right here. Reaching those left fingertips forward. The harder you press on that right leg, the harder you're kicking that right leg, the more stability you have. So kick out through that right leg. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out the same way you came in. Arm comes up and release that right foot. Shake it out. Left hand comes up, palm faces up. Take it out to the side. You're going to reach that left foot. Right arm comes up. You can stay right here. Or kick through that left foot as you extend that right arm forward. Kick, kick, kick. The harder you kick with that left foot, the more stable you will be. Reach those fingertips forward. Keep kicking, keep kicking. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out the same way you came in. Drop that left hand, come down. So let's come back to the top of your mat. Inhale, draw the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the head. Exhale, hands come down, step back into that tall plank or float back into that tall plank. Center that left hand, and you're going to pivot the feet and come up on right hand reaches towards the ceiling into that side plank. Lift through those right fingertips. You can stack those feet. You can raise that top leg wherever you are at. Hold it here. In that side plank, lift those hips. You can drop that bottom knee if you need to. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that foot back down. Place that hand back down. Center that left fingertips. Come up onto that left side. Raise that, or right side, right fingertips. Raise that left hand to the ceiling. Remember, you can stack those feet. You can raise that left leg. Wherever you're at, hold it. Lift those hips just a little bit higher and hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that down. Place that hand down. Lower into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. All right, we're going to pivot that left foot. Step forward with the right foot. Inhale, Virabhadrasana, warrior 2. I'm going to turn and face you again. Stay right there in that warrior 2. Bend that right knee. Reach those fingertips. So we're going to straighten that right leg. We're going to shift those hips to the back and reach through those right fingertips as far as you can and fold into triangle. I don't care if you're up here, on your leg, on your shin, on your foot, wherever you're at, as long as you're keeping that right leg nice and straight on the instep, outstep of your foot. Reach those left fingertips up to the ceiling. So that, here's your triangle, that right leg, right arm, right side. Keep everything straight and lengthened. Inhale, lift yourself back up, come into warrior 2. Hold that warrior 2, press that knee out. Exhale, hands come down to the floor, turn all 10 toes forward. Drop the back knee down to the floor. You're gonna bring the hands to the instep of that right foot and walk that right foot out to the outside of that, right out to the edge of the mat. So you're lining that outside of the foot up with the edge of the mat. We're gonna come into lizard pose. So you can stay right here if that's enough. You can come onto the outstep of that right foot and you can come down to your elbows if you want and hold for that nice hip opener stretch. Breathe through it, nice deep breath. Two more breaths. Last one. Inhale, come up onto the right hand. Step back with the left or right and lower to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. This time, pivot that right foot, step forward with that left. Come up into that warrior 2. Hold that warrior 2. Oops, the low battery came on. Hold on. There we go. So hold that warrior 2. Straighten out that left leg. Shift those hips to the back. Reach through those left fingertips as far out as you can and come down into that triangle pose wherever that left hand lands. Lift through those right fingertips. If you have a block, that's awesome. You can put that left hand on a block. Lengthen out that left side. Lengthen out that left arm, left leg. Hold, reach through those right. Look up at the ceiling. Reach through those fingertips. On the inhale, bend that knee. Come on up into that warrior 2. Hold. Press that knee out to the outside. This is the deepest of all warriors. Get as low as you can here. Fly those hands back down. Cartwheel those hands back down to the floor. All 10 toes face the left side of the room. Drop that right knee. Walk your left foot out to the edge of the mat as you bring your left hand to the instep of that foot. So both hands are on the instep of that foot. I'm going to come a little closer just to make sure you can see this, right? So you're going to walk that foot out. You can stay right here, or you can come onto the edge of that left foot and bring those hands, bring those arms down into that, down to those elbows and hold it right here. Back knees down on the floor and do your lizard pose. Opening up those hips. One more deep breath in. Exhale. On the inhale, come up onto your hands. Step that left foot back and come into that tall plank. Slowly lower yourself down to the floor. Very, very slow, all the way down to the floor. So you're resting right on that floor. So your option here is we're going to come into airplane. So you're going to bring your hands out to the side. You're gonna lift, keep that head neutral, spine neutral, head stays straight. You're gonna lift the upper body and the lower body. Everything lifts up as one, and you're gonna hold it right here. Look up, lift up. Lead with those eyes. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. Next one is going to be a bow pose. You can stay right where we just do what we just did in that airplane if this is going to be too much, or you're going to reach back, grab the instep of that left foot, try and grab that ankle on the instep, and then do the same with the right with those hands. Head down, neck stays neutral, flex those feet, inhale, lift up, and hold. Kick through those feet. So you're lifting that chest. Look up with those eyes. The higher you look, the higher that body goes. Kick as hard as you can through those feet and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Release those feet. Press yourself back into that child's pose. Hold. Rest in that child's pose for just a minute. Let me adjust my mat here. Give yourself a break. We're almost there. All right, on the inhale, I want you to come up. Place those hands underneath those shoulders. Legs come back, shoulders down and back. Shift those hips forward. Exhale into that chaturanga. Inhale into that upward facing dog. Exhale into that down dog. Remember what we did a little while ago? You're going to lift that right foot. Let me move forward so you can see. Lift that right leg, bend that knee, stack those hips. If you know a flip dog and you want to come into your flip dog, flip your dog, extend that right arm, all 10 toes point the same direction, the opposite of your hands. Reach, flip that dog back over, and take that right knee into that right elbow. Come back, take that right knee into that nose, touch that nose, come back up, knee comes into that left elbow, and bring that leg to the floor for that pigeon pose. So I'm going to face you again. So you're going to flex that right leg, and you're going to come up. So if this is too much for you, I'm going to show you another option too. But you're in that pigeon, you're going to lift the heart, and you're going to fold right over that right leg and release in that pigeon pose. If that's too much, what I want you to do is come to your back, place that leg right over, right ankle right over that left knee, and grab underneath for that figure 4 stretch. You're getting the same benefit, that hip flexor stretch. And you can hold it right here. So that's your alternative to pigeon. Or you're right here, make sure that right foot is flexed, and fold over. Just hold it right here. Nice deep breath. Breathe into that right hip. With every exhale, just send those erasers right to that right hip and erase away any tension that you might feel in that hip. Hands come, left hand comes to the foot, right hand to the knee. Step back with the right foot, shift forward, lower into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg comes up, bend, stack, and open that left hip. Hold it right here, or you can flip that dog. All 10 toes face towards the back. Reach those left fingertips forward out in front of you. Flip that dog back over. And take that left knee into the left tricep. Right back out. Knee to nose. Right back out. And knee to right tricep. Hold. And bring that knee right towards the floor. Flex that left foot. Come back. Walk those hands out in front. And come down into your pigeon pose. Just resting here, using that exhale. Just erase away any tension in that left hip. Left hand comes to the knee, right hand to the foot. Roll over the left toes, extend that left leg out, and bring that back down into the down dog. Last down dog we're holding today. Hold it up. Remember, if you're like, I'm done with down dogs, you can always come into your child's pose, but try and hold this last down dog. This is it. We're almost there. Press through those heels. On the next inhale, look up and step those feet or float those feet through the hands. And let's come into boat pose. So shifting the shoulders back, legs come out. With oars, without oars. Straighten the legs if you choose, your choice. Hold it here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Cross the legs, shake it out. Slowly lower yourself down to the floor, 1 vertebra at a time. Take your time the whole way down, all the way down to the floor. Bring your knees into your butt as close as you can. Not knees, heels into your butt as close as you can. Move forward a little bit. We're going to come into that bridge pose. You're going to press through those heels, lift those hips high as you can. If you can, squeegee those shoulders underneath you, clasp those hands, and press those palms together. Lift those hips. Exhale and release. All right, for all you advanced people, crazy advanced I should say, you can do 1 more of those bridge if you want, or you can come into wheel. So hands, better tuck my shirt for this one, hands come to those, come to the head, fingertips facing towards your feet. So let's bring it up into bridge, or you're going to come into wheel and hold here. Or you're holding bridge right now for 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, slowly roll down, press those hands together, shake out those wrists. You can lift that butt up and just shift your hips back and forth, releasing that lower back a little bit. You don't want to bring your knees right into your chest since we just did that back bend. You don't want to reverse it like that quick. All right. Just shake it out. So we're going to take those legs. Last thing we're going to do is that shoulder stand, or today we're going to do candlestick. So we're just going to take those legs straight up in the air. You get the same benefits as the shoulder stand. If you know where you're going with the shoulder stand, please feel free to do that as well. Legs go straight up. You can even come to a wall if you want and just put those legs straight up in the air, flex the feet, and just hold them here. Getting that benefit of reversing that blood flow, blood coming through, down through the legs to the heart. Same thing with the shoulder stand as well. If you're in shoulder stand and you want to go into plow, you can do that as well. You have 3 more breaths. And last one, exhale, bring the knees into the chest. Just gently rock back and forth on the back. Let's go into happy baby. Bring hands to the outside of those feet. And just press down through the knees. You can rock back and forth if you want. You can straighten one leg and then the other. Just finishing out the class. Do whatever you want right now, whatever makes you feel comfortable, whatever makes you happy, whatever pose you still really want to do today. Now's your time to do it. Bring those knees in, or bring those feet in, knees come into the chest. Extend that left leg all the way out in front of you. I'll come facing you. Extend that left leg out. Right knee comes into the chest. Take that right knee across the body. Extend that right arm out and look over the right fingertips for that spinal twist. Right knee comes into the chest. Release that down. Bring that left knee into the chest. Take that left knee right across the body. Extend that left arm and look over the left fingertips. Bring that knee back into the chest and extend those legs out. Let those toes fall out to the side. Palms face up. So you're coming into that Shavasana final pose, corpse pose. Toes fall out to the side, palms face up. You're just letting your body sink into the mat. Relaxing your forehead, relaxing your face. Letting your tongue just fall back from the roof of the mouth. Lower back sinks into the mat. Taking everything that you're thinking about right now, all your to-do list for the rest of the day, night, just let it float out of your mind. Just take these last couple minutes right to yourself. This is your time. Bring your knees into your chest and roll over onto your right or left side, whichever side you'd like to roll over into the fetal position. And slowly press yourself up, keeping your eyes closed. Press yourself up onto your knees, placing your hands in heart center. Think of everything that you did today, appreciating your practice for what it was today, for every day is going to be different. Send out all the positivity that you created, send it out into the world or to somebody that you feel really needs it right now. The light within me honors and respects the light within you. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you all for joining. Enjoy the rest of your day.